Welcome to the Screening Room. I'm Russ Simmons.
And I'm Sean Edwards. All right, it's a big weekend at the box office. So big, we only have one movie to talk about.
That's right. And I guess, is it possible to find something fresh in a superhero series as long in the tooth as Spider-Man? Well, thanks to solid acting, thoughtful pacing, and some terrific action set pieces, Spider-Man Brand New Day is an involving and peppy popcorn flick.
Well, Russ, here's the deal. Spider-Man Brand New Day isn't really a Spider-Man movie. It's a Peter Parker story. And for the first time, you really get to know who he is and what's actually going on inside his head as he's now isolated and struggling with loneliness, grief, and heartbreak. It's all very introspective, but it works. And Tom Holland actually demonstrates a fair amount of acting this time around, and he's really good.
Yeah, and in an attempt to save his friends and loved ones from harm, Peter Parker had Dr. Strange cast a spell so that no one would know who he was, but the arrival of a mysterious nemesis with telekinetic powers complicates things, getting the Hulk and the Punisher involved.
Now, I can't say much about the plot.
Right.
Most of these comic book movies trip over that, but as convoluted and implausible as this plot is, its flaws are cleverly masked by a couple of really great action scenes, one that involves the Hulk, another with a group of ninjas. And kudos to Zendaya as MJ, Jacob Patel as Ned, and John Bernthal, who's new to the series, as the Punisher. All played their roles very well and comfortably.
Yeah, Sadie Sink is excellent as a trouble character, but to identify her would be a major spoiler. Let's just say the Avengers universe is expanding.
Yeah, and the world building really captures Queens, New York in a very organic and realistic way that really helps you connect with the movie. And the fact that it isn't overpopulated with a bunch of Avengers was a relief for me.
True. Now, Spider-Man Brand New Day shows that Marvel has more gas in the tank thanks to sharp direction and thoughtful production.
Very sharp direction. Brand New Day is arguably the best live-action Spider-Man movie to date. Now, Russ, the two animated Spider-Verse movies are superior, but Brand New Day is a top 5 all-time live-action comic book movie up there with the original Superman, The Dark Knight, Blade, and Unbreakable. It felt less playful and silly and more realistic and urgent, and I love that.
I'm giving it 4 popcorn bags.
Now, this is one of the best comic book movies ever. 5 out of 5 popcorn bag for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Yo, this movie had me in tears.
Wow. Well, you can see all of our reviews and interviews with Hollywood's biggest stars at fox4kc.com/screening room.
Yeah, or you can go to the Fox 4 Screening Room YouTube channel or go to our Fox 4 Screening Room Facebook page or check us out on WDAF Plus. It's the podcast where we will talk even more about Spider-Man, Brand New Day, and other Spider-Man things that are going on. It's all about the conversation this weekend, all things Spider-Man.
And if you like Tom Holland and John Bernthal, you have lots of choices. They're in both the Odyssey and Spider-Man.
I love John Bernthal. He brought such a magnetic energy to the proceedings. He was great as the Punisher.
Wow.
Really good.
What kind of critical acclaim do you think this movie might get?
It's going to get a lot. I mean, it's rare that, Russ just gave it a 4, I gave it a 5.
Yeah.
I mean, that's almost as high as you can get. And I think a lot of our other colleagues are loving it as well. But more importantly, the real life people that I've encountered so far that have seen it, they totally love it.
It is going to be the biggest opening of the year.
Yep, easily.
Whew. Okay, I wonder, don't you wonder how Christopher Nolan feels about a Spider-Man movie pretty much like matching his epic,
I think he expected that all along.
Spider-Man's one of the most popular comic book characters right now. I have a little problem with the poll that we're doing this morning. Because I would vote for my guy, Tom Holland. I wasn't a huge Tobey Maguire fan. And he's in the lead. He's in the lead. I mean, he was okay, but Tom the essence of Peter Parker is a part of his DNA.
Yeah. Maybe people just haven't seen this film yet, and maybe this will tip it over the edge.
That's true, but,
maybe so.
But, I mean, if you go back to 2002, to that original Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire was very popular.
Yep. Yes, he was at that time.
And you clearly still believe that Spider-Man will have a bigger opening than the Odyssey.
Oh, 100%. Yes. Okay. Yes.
I think it could make as much as $200 million this weekend.
Now, don't be going and run off to those predictor sites.
Whoa!
But we feel it'll do the biggest opening of the year.
Okay. All right, guys. We heard it here first. Thank you.
Sean and Russ, appreciate it, fellas.